It's your girl, Lou Pac, baby. From the boot where the real ones talk slick and walk heavy. She don't do rumors, she do receipts. If you said it, she got it. If you did it, she show it. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah. Straight out of Louisiana, she don't duck, no smoke. Call her the queen of receipts, she keeping folks woke. From fake friends to baby daddies getting exposed. If it's messy, she gon' clean it up, real talk mode. Independent, raw and loud with it. She ain't scared of nothing, she proud with it. So if you coming fake, don't step in her lane. She called names and receipts, gon' explain. Truth like, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, truth teller, big stepper. That's Lou Pac, baby, no pressure. Yeah, it's Lou Pac, baby. All truth, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, all truth, all gas, no brakes. No brakes, no brakes.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lou Pac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets.
Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survive, and snakes don't make it out alive.
L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with that heat. You won't clap, but she got truth, no sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lou Pac, baby, capiche.
They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lou Pac don't just react, she decode what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne.
L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be.
Hey y'all, happy Sunday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Sunday, baby. Ain't nothing like a good old little nightcap for the one time. Okay, we're gonna be quick, y'all. Cause I wasn't gonna go live because Sunday is my reset day. I gotta get my cheering together for the school week. This week is homecoming week, so it's gonna be a real fun week for us. Cause I'm one of those parents. Like I be all into it more than them cheering child. But yeah, so we got all of those different days to dress up and do different things. All three of mine go to different schools, so they different age ranges. But yeah, I said let me do because I had some on my mind. So one of y'all sent me a post that Sleepy made over there, and y'all know the type of thinker that I am. So that post had me thinking. Okay, let me see who we got in here first. Then we're gonna get into this little quick dialogue because we ain't gonna be here long. How my sub name go? We here for a good time, not a long time. Just a little quick one too. Let me go up, and I did throw this one on y'all, so y'all see I'm on time. Well, let's say it, cause y'all know she be talking cash money. It. Your girl was on time with this. Okay, period. Hey Shaquintley, hey Miss Lisa, Miss Rebecca, Last Chance, my bro Terry, of course, copyright and fair use. It is always needed. Thank you for that. We got Show Nuff in the building. We got KD, Queen Love Mail, Miss Coretta, Jazz So Jazzy, Miss Stephanie, Keisha. We got Christina, Miss Witty, Miss Nina, Miss Michelle. We got Snoopy, Miss Geraldine, Grow 6565, Miss Honora, Miss Erlene, Late. There she go. There she go. Y'all see she can't say that because I was early. Period. Clock it. Who else in here? Let me see. Hey, Miss Renee. Hey, Tyrese with the T. Miss Darlene. Brown Sugar. Solid as a rock. Shout out to you. We got Miss Margaret Mason. We got Miss Robin Buttercup, Sweet Mocha. We got Miss Charlene, Miss Understood, Mo Better, Hygiene and Things. Miss Valencia, Miss Andy, Jaisha. Who else? Let me see. Y'all see how fast I can go through it? Maybe because I'm impromptu, so I was in here on time too. But look how quick I can go through y'all shout outs. Hey, Miss Cynthia. Hey, Kissy. Hey, Herschel. All five of me. Miss Audrey. Miss Wanda. We got, hold on, let me see, Miss Sherry. We got, hold on. My mouse tripping now. Come on, you got to keep up, mouse. Hey, Miss Janice. Hey, T Lady. Hey, Capricorn Mom, Michelle the Bell. Shout out to all my beautiful moms that's in the building. If y'all in here, well, I see Michelle so far. And who else? Candy. We got Big Flay in the building. We got Miss Michelle Watson. We got, hold on, let me see, Latoya Jackson, Jessica, School Site. You said I never got a notification, so I don't know if y'all let her know. Let her know I was in here on time. This is probably my first time ever being on time. Hey, Miss Gloria. Who else? Let's see. Hey, Miss Tanya. Hey, Arthur Wyvie. Hey, I ain't seen you in a hot minute. Shout out to you. Who else? Hey, Miss Jackie. Hey, Glam Goddess. Miss Teresa House in the building. We got Simply Basha. We got Courtney. And I know more people going to come in, but like I said, it is impromptu, y'all. So they're going to have to catch up with us. Because y'all know once I shut down them shout outs, that's it, y'all. Well, I do a little 1-2 throughout the chat as we progress, but it is what it is. But anyways, if y'all would like to bless me monetarily, you can cash at me $, Lupac 2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people over there on that app. You can also support me by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal of 15. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it is greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support me by getting a membership. Shout out to all my members, days 1, 2s, and 3s. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all because y'all don't have to do that, and I have to express that every time because it means something to me. Okay, period. You can also support me by watching them ads. Watch them ads, hit that like button, and hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. Hey, if you see it. Only if you see it, because some people don't even see it. But anyways, y'all, hold on, my phone going crazy. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Oh, that's y'all. Thank you, Miss Sherry, for the coffee. Thank you, my love. And thank you. Hold on, we in the bushes. Okay. I don't know if you want me to say your name. I'm going to just say JC. Shout out to JC for the cash app blessing. And shout out to Miss Wanda for the coffee. Thank you. I appreciate all of y'all. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. But y'all don't have to do that. So it means something to Pop. Period. And thank you, Arthur YV, for my first super. I love you, girl. Hey, Sadie. Hey, Karen. Hey, Vonza. Okay, y'all. So, like I said, I don't know why I'm talking so fast tonight. I got a lot of energy. That's because I've been on that coffee. Okay, I've been on that coffee all day, running, ripping and running with these cheering, with this homecoming stuff. Ooh, let me woosah. Ooh, woosah. Oh, y'all be cracking myself up. Anyways, y'all. So, like I was saying, if y'all remember, I ain't gonna pull it up because it's gonna take too long to find it, but I did pull up one specific clip that I want y'all to hear. It's an older clip, but it kind of gives context to the situation and why I feel like she's planting seeds in her baby daddy's ear and he coming to social media with it, right? Because you know, a lot of times we as adults, we can have back end conversations with, family, friends, whatever. We can have our little private conversations and then we can turn it into a social media post, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about? You know how you can be talking, like how I always reference, like if me and Harm talk about something, I'll be like, oh, y'all, me and Harm talked about this, and, and it'll turn into a topic. So I kind of feel like that's how their situation goes. Now we all know that they be talking. Her and baby daddy number one be talking. And she gets advice from him. Why? I don't know, child. Maybe because of his whole spirituality, biblical, all of that stuff. But she definitely talks to him about her problem. If y'all remember, this happened when was it? A couple weeks ago. Some messages was dropped. Dawn had no, Dawn didn't drop no messages, but I had found some messages. If y'all remember, it was some messages between her and Sleepy, baby daddy number one, for the ones that don't know. And they were basically discussing her, he was kind of like going off on her a little bit about her going back and forth with LaTruth on social media. I don't know how many of y'all remember that, but I dropped those messages a couple weeks ago. And people was like, well, dang, like, he really be, you would swear it's something more than what it is, but you never know. But that's another example just to show that they be having conversations about her other baby dad. Okay. And also another reference point, if y'all remember this, not that long ago, Sleepy did a video on basically talking about men being with women and the women being the providers, and it's the man's job. And he referenced Baby Boy, like the movie. He referenced the movie Baby Boy, basically saying the bum something about bums and how men will be, burning up all the woman's gas in her car. It just came out the blue. Him posting that message was so random, and he tried to say somebody had went in his inbox about that. Like, that didn't make sense. It didn't give what he wanted it to give, but the timing of it, because not only did he drop that, but if y'all remember, La Onya dropped a clip of Duvall Ellis, the guy who plays what is it on Fatima, Zach Zatima. What is it, Zatima, y'all? I think it's called Zatima. Well, the guy who plays Zach on Zatima, he had, his real name is Duvall Ellis, right? So he, him and his wife got a podcast and they do a lot of inspirational stuff and talk about relationships and all of that. So Duvall dropped like a little video clip, a podcast clip or whatever, speaking on men, how men should be the provider when a woman is just having a baby, or stuff like that. If she just had a baby, she shouldn't have to be worried about finances and paying bills and doing this and doing that when she just had a baby, right? And he elaborated a little more on how men supposed to be providers, but I can't remember it verbatim. But yeah, Sisters. Yep, he plays Zach on Sisters. I ain't watched that in so long. I'd have to catch up. But he spoke on that, and Bree dropped that video. She dropped that video, and then a day or two later, Sleepy dropped his video talking about how men need to be men, men need to be providers. They shouldn't be laying up on a woman's couch eating all the kids' snacks, and how they, shouldn't be burning the woman's gas. It was just very convenient, y'all. It was very convenient how she dropped one day, and then he dropped his video speaking on that, but try to say somebody went in his inbox about it, right? So today, somebody sent me this a little while ago before I went live, because it ain't nothing too much going on. But one of y'all sent me this. I ain't gonna say the name, y'all know I don't do that. But one of y'all sent me what oh, thank you. Wait, hold on, let me see. You said for okay, thank you, Sunshine. You said I gotta get my apple right. Thank you for that cash app blessing, my love. I appreciate you. Um, look at y'all. Look at y'all. You're showing me so much love. Child. Don't make me cry. Don't. Real gangsters don't cry. Okay, y'all trying to do y'all big one on me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. In my Nicki Minaj voice. But anyway, so somebody sent me this screenshot of what Sleepy posted. Now, mind you, it's a video. I didn't go watch the video. I just got the screenshot that was sent to me of his caption, y'all. So I don't know what his video say. I don't know if he playing music on it or what, right? But let me put that up, and then I'm gonna play a clip for y'all just to kind of give y'all a little more context, and we're gonna try to put this together. We're trying to do our little 1-2 and figure out what's going on, baby. But I personally think that she's planting seeds. I think because y'all know Sleepy is the one that she leans on when she needs somebody to talk to. Because that's the baby daddy that she's always talking to. Like they don't really beef. You know what I'm saying? Like their days of beefing is over. So when she needs advice on men, relationships, anything like that, and keep in mind their oldest son is living with Sleepy right now. So it's got to be a lot of communication there because of that, right? So that's the one she's leaning on more and more. And how ironic is it that Sleepy, you're just randomly posting these things that relates to her baby daddy number 3. How ironic is that? Talking about bums and burning gas and child, we know who you talking about. We ain't crazy. Ain't nobody crazy. Shout out to Miss Shalonda for being a 1-month member. Okay, period. Green team. All right, so let me pull this up, y'all. Oh, I did. Hold on. Let me add it to the screen. Let's add it to the screen. And shout out to everybody that's coming in. I see y'all. We a little early. Well, not early, but I was in here. Let me say that. I came in here early, child. All right. So this is the post he made, though. And like I said, it is attached to a video. So let me take Miss Shalonda's thing down. All right. I hope y'all it's big enough for y'all to see. I added it to my other screen. Let me charge my phone. Hold on, y'all. And we got 322 in here. That's crazy for a Sunday night. Please hit that like button, y'all. Please run me up on the like. I think I'm probably the only one still talking about the saga, y'all. Me and Harm still talk about it. I take that back. Latte, Queen Step. But I'm the only one that only talks about the saga because that's the only time I have to give, okay? So I can't talk about multiple topics because now I hope to get to that point. I do have another page that I'm creating that's not going to be about the saga, but this one will be. So hopefully, but I just got to figure out how to balance that time. Like, I got to. That's the only way I can do that other page is to figure out how to balance that time. That's why I ain't really putting it on my kick yet, too. But I'm gonna try to get to it. I'm gonna try, y'all. Try. You say I check. I was just talking about it too. Miss Elvis say, "Lupac, when you gonna post on Kick? I check every day. I'm gonna post something soon. Okay, I got y'all. Probably this weekend coming. Because on Kick you can play music. So I'm gonna probably go over there and do like a like a little 1-2 on the weekend. That way we can vibe and play music and talk about different stuff. So it'll probably be this weekend. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Thank you, Miss Ray. You say, hey, Lupac and chat. Thank you for that. So I appreciate you, my love. Okay, so Sleepy posted this, y'all. Now, y'all listen to what he said. He said, shaking my head, keep the commandments of God. What got me first is him talking about shaking my head. Because what are you shaking your head at? That's given a specific. That's given. He's talking about a specific entity, specific person, right? Because why would you? If it's general, if it's vast, if you're talking about, you just giving a general statement, then it wouldn't be so specific in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Y'all follow me? So he said, shaking my head, keep the commandments of God. Fellas, if you lie in all caps to your woman, to your women, y'all know how he typed, you're weak and scared of your woman, coward. Y'all rather break the commandments of God to please that woman. Keep it G. Half the time she know about Lil Ugly across town anyways. She will respect you more if you keep it real. Why would he post this, y'all? Don't it seem like he's talking to a specific person here and not a bad, like a bunch of people? Like, keep let's keep it above. Because it ain't too many. If you notice, if you've ever been on his page, his audience is not it doesn't he don't have a whole lot of fellas, a whole lot of guys that follow him. It's more women than anything. So who is he talking to? And then the crazy part is for him to say little ugly. That was when he said little ugly, I was like, ooh, let's find out he got a little ugly across town. Because how you know whoever you're referencing is dealing with a little ugly, quote unquote. How you know it ain't a little bad? Because if we can recall when Johnell was dealing with Pretty Bree, she was bad. Ain't nothing ugly about it. To be honest, I haven't seen not one female Johnell dealt with that was ugly, to be honest. Chrissy wasn't ugly. Chrissy was gorgeous, a natural beauty, like literally. So child. But who y'all think he talking about though? Let me see if I can hold on, y'all. Let me pull up the other one. Let me get the other one because I want it to make sense. Okay, let's go. Hold on. Let me go on his page on my phone. We're gonna make it make sense. I'm about to play a clip for y'all though, just to show y'all the type of things that they gossip about. Because I thought that when you into church and stuff like that, you can't. The Bible speaks about gossip and cattiness, all that good stuff, right? So that's real interesting that him and his baby mama be having. And keep in mind for the ones that's new, um, the ones that's new, this is the same baby daddy who hold up, hold up. What? What we talking about? They got a troll in the chat? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see what's going on. That comment threw me off. She said, Pac, don't let Mia knock you off your square. You go where your money flow. Who is Mia? What you talking about, Love Cat? I don't even know who that is. Who is Mia? Oh, girl, I was confused. You was like, don't, Pac. Did she retype it, y'all? She said, Pac, don't let Nan Ho knock you off your square. Continue to go where your money. Now, y'all know, come on now. Pac is a businesswoman. Okay, I don't care what nobody else doing because I follow my own platform. Now, don't get it wrong. Every blue moon, I go, tune in to different people if I like their content and stuff like that. But this is a business for me. I actually, well, and I enjoy y'all because I look at y'all like a second family because y'all support me for real. And I ain't talking about the trolls, and I'm talking about the ones who support me genuinely. You know who you are. So that's why I do it. Other than that, I don't. This is content. I don't care about none of that other stuff. Like I really don't. Can't nobody knock me off of my square, baby. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Period. I came into this talking about the saga, and the saga shall continue. And that's exactly what they've been doing because every month is something different. Child, you got the court date. One of the court dates coming up next month at the beginning of the month. So that's a whole nother thing. I don't care what nobody else doing. Trust the plus, baby. Because if I did, I'd have been stopped blogging the saga a long time. As long as stuff happens, as long as the numbers stay numbering, Pop gonna keep talking. Because that's what it's about anyway. If you on here and you don't care about the numbers, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, ain't that the goal? Ain't that the purpose of having a platform? You want your numbers to do numbers. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what Ham wants. My bad, y'all. Ham come tap me on my shoulder, whispering something like that. Look, I'm thinking something that happened. She come running in here. Hold on, let me unlock her tablet, y'all. But yeah, this is a business, y'all. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like that for everybody. But at the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for your platform. You can't focus on other people's platforms when you're, on the internet, because you're gonna lose every time doing that. If you worried about what somebody else doing, you're gonna lose every single time. Every single time. If people was tired of the saga, I wouldn't be getting the numbers I'm getting. Trust the plus. Okay. And I know it ain't just because people enjoy me. They like to hear this is the saga. This is the saga sector. This is the true saga sector. All right, hold on. I'm still looking for that last post he made, y'all. He don't post often, so I should be able to find it quick. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. This it? No. Nope, that ain't it. Late night, early mornings for the most high man don't eat. Okay, that's not it. Wait, is this it? So he said this was August 29th. I didn't even see this when it said late night, early mornings for the most high said if a man don't work, he don't eat. For God said if a man don't provide for the ones in his house, he is worse than an unbeliever. Let's get it. And ladies, keep wearing your fake nails. What? Woke and love it. Real men see y'all. Oh, he was definitely jabbing at somebody with that one. Because who said anything about fake nails, child? Anyways, that's not the one I was looking for. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. What is it? Hmm. I wonder if it was past when he was talking to Miss Season. Hold on, y'all. Still looking. Jerry's and parties. That's not it. I could have looked at my phone too, but probably a good way. Dang, it didn't feel like it was that long ago. Hold on, y'all. I'm still trying to find it. I know it was attached to a video. I just can't remember which one. I wonder if he deleted it. Hmm. God's not in your house or in your home. 2 separate times with 2 different women and 2 different people. I must have passed it up. Let me look at his videos. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I didn't want to click on that. Hold up, hold up. Because I remember it was attached to a video. I just can't remember what he was saying. Hmm. He might have deleted it, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. He might have deleted it because why I can't find it. I looked on his page, but I remember it being. Let me look at our Google photo. I remember it being attached to a video because he did a reel with it. Let me see stuff real quick. And if I can't find it, we're gonna continue on with what else I was talking about, child. Okay, Israel 7. Hold up, let's see. Start from you. No, that's it. Um, everything's around you. No, that's it. Y'all, I don't know why I can't find it. I could be thinking it was a different caption, and it probably wasn't. Wait, it said, okay, nope, that's not it. It could have been, he probably didn't put a big caption to it. One, this may hurt some feelings. He probably didn't put a big caption to it. It probably was just a video. If y'all remember, put it in the chat because I can't remember exactly what it was. And I'm looking for it, but I can't find it, child. So it probably was more so just a video and a little caption, but I kind of remember the caption saying something about um the Jody, the Jody talking about the baby boy or whatever. But I just cannot find it. Nope, I can't find it. Dang it. I hate when I can't find something that I want to show y'all. But like I said, he posted that. That was it might have never been the first time he threw a jab at Johnell, but he posted that maybe a couple months ago. What it was, y'all? Maybe two months ago, maybe. I can't remember specifically. I could go to that live, but I don't want to, y'all. And shout out to everybody that's coming in. But hey, Miss Linda. So for the ones that's just coming in, Sleepy posted this, y'all. He said, shaking my head, keep the commandments of God. Fellas, if you lie to your woman, you're weak. And scared of your woman, coward. Y'all, I'm reading just how he put it, okay? So, yeah, the periods ain't in the right space. Y'all rather break the commandments of God to please that woman. Keep it G. Half the time she know about Lil Ugly across town anyways. She will respect you more if you just keep it real. Now we all know that Johnell be lying. Okay, we all know that, and we know that most of their breakups and stuff like that is tied to infidelity because he has community ping. I mean, let's just keep it above. The ninja got community ping, child. He's not a one woman man. Most of it is tagged to him not being able, him lying, him being deceitful, deceptive, cheating. That's most of their problems because that's the type of ninja that he is. That's it, that's all. But I personally think that this is, the stuff that Sleepy been posting lately, because y'all know he be on his little RH trail, but notice he ain't really post nothing lately about RH. And that's probably because RH ain't paying him no mind and hasn't been for a while now. Like the random stuff he posts, RH living his best life, child. Thank you, Miss Anita. I appreciate you, my love. So let me play this clip for y'all just to give y'all a little context, right? Let me put my earphones on. I hate that my coffee gets cold. But shout out to my supporter who was like, Puck, I'm gonna help you out with your little problem. I ain't gonna say her name, y'all. But shout out to her. She sent me she sent me the link, but she told me to find one that I want, a coffee warmer, like a cup warmer. She was like, I'm gonna get you one. She said, just find the one you want and send it to me. So big shout out to her for that. Okay, I love you for that. It be the little things that I love, y'all. Stuff that don't cost stuff that's cheap I look at the value in all of that. It's the thought that counts for me. Okay. So I was about to cry when she sent me that message. All right, let me play this for y'all. So, like I said, y'all, this is an older clip from, I can't remember exactly when it was from, but it was a live that Laonya did, and not Johnell, Sleepy was in the comments, right? Sleepy was in the comments, and he was putting little comments here and there, and then she decided to do her big one and basically let the world know what they talked about behind the scenes, her and Sleepy. Now, keep in mind, this is something I forgot to finish telling y'all this, but if y'all remember, if you was in the saga since the beginning, then you know that Sleepy was the baby daddy who Laonya called on the phone one time while she was live. You know, it was around the time when her and LaTrue was going back and forth, and she was dragging LaTrue, you know, a lot, basically. And she had that infamous yellow sweater on when she called Sleepy, and she was like, "How many times did I call you about the Bruce with Robert?" And that's when he was like, I don't know why. And then when she said, "Oh, I'm on live trying to address something," that's when he started saying, "Oh, you know, it was multiple times, and the device, the counsel I gave you was stay in your marriage and make it work." And yeah, it was a setup, basically. It was all a setup. Because first he went from saying, "Oh, I don't know." And then when she said she was on live, he had to play his part. I should pull that one up too. But listen to what she says here, y'all, just to show y'all the connection and give y'all a more context.
What doing on here, Deshaun? Crazy stuff. Hey, Deshaun, honey child. First of all, it's January. It's January 9th. I know you just gave me my kids back, but you think I can drive another 6 hours to drop my kids off to you? Woo, child, Deshaun, I gotta call you, honey. These text messages I got, honey. You drove 6 hours.
Y'all heard her? She said, "Ooh, Deshaun, I gotta call you, honey. These text messages I got, honey." Who talk? First of all, I would never. I'm sorry. Now it's one thing to co-parent, but it's another to be gossiping with your baby daddy about the other baby daddy. That is childish, y'all. Especially when you got kids with all of these men. You should be trying to bring them together, and not on some friendly, but some cordialness because their kids are siblings. Who the hell does that? I don't know. Maybe it's different levels of maturity, but to me that was that was just that not it, not it. And this is a married man, might I add. He's a married man, so the fact that he even indulged in having petty gossip with her about her other baby daddies is crazy. She's the reason why this man can't leave the truth alone on the internet. Okay, now listen. Hold up.
These text messages I got, honey.
I want to go back a little bit more.
Off to you. Woo, child, Deshaun, I gotta call you, honey. These text messages I got, honey. You drove 6 hours to meet your other baby daddy, and you won't even meet me. You don't got your baby daddy signing no paperwork. I mean, how you know what we got going on?
See, and that's the pettiness of it. All the truth was telling her is you will drive 6 hours, whether it's true or not, whether it's 6 or it's shorter, right? To go meet your other baby daddy, but you can't bring my child 10 minutes to meet. So why was that worthy of her going back and telling the baby daddy? That was so messy. That was so petty. And that's how confusion gets started. Why did she even need to tell that to Sleepy? That wasn't insulting. She made it a problem. This is what you call a baby mama from hell. Okay? But be making posts talking about I'm the baby mama nobody gotta worry about. Child bye. Who does that? That was an unnecessary move. Move of messiness. It was unnecessary. It didn't need to be done. Because at the end of the day, he was really speaking on his child and how you move when it comes to his child. Basically saying if you can go drive hours to bring your other kids to their dad, why you can't drive 10 minutes to bring my child to me? But she wanted that problem with them. Watch.
Why is you texting me about Deshaun? Please.
Look how she say, why you worried about Deshaun? He ain't worried about him. He was worried about his child.
You know what we got going on? Why did you text me about Deshaun? Please let it rest. I do not drive 6 hours for the record, you guys. I do not drive 6 hours.
Okay. So y'all see, I'm gonna replay it again, but y'all see how messy that was? She said she was trying to start some shit, okay? Because she said, why you texting me about Deshaun? How was that about him? That was about his child. When he said you can drive hours, 6 hours, whatever, hours to go and bring your other kids to their dad, why you can't drive 10 minutes to bring me my child? So she made that about, well, she tried to make the other baby daddy think that was about him, as if RH said something bad about him, but he did. See, that's what these men are dealing with right now. This is what they're dealing with. But the reason why I played this clip is to show y'all how she communicates with the other baby dad. So think about the type of post that he's making. It's just very ironic and convenient how he's making these posts about sorry men, basically men being liars, men being cheaters, and all in the midst while she going through it with baby daddy number 3. Put it together, y'all. Peep the play, okay? Peep the play. Let me run it one more time.
What you doing on here, Deshaun? Crazy stuff. Bye, honey child. First of all, it's January. It's January 9th. I know you just gave me my kids back, but you think I can drive another 6 hours to drop my kids off to you? Woo, child, Deshaun, I gotta call you, honey. These text messages I got, honey. You drove 6 hours to meet your other baby daddy, and you won't even meet me. You don't got your baby daddy signing no paperwork. I mean, how you know what we got going on?
Because you let
Why
everybody
did you
know.
text me about Deshaun? Please let it rest. I do not drive 6 hours for the record, you guys. I do not drive 6 hours.
Even when she said, you texting when he said, you don't have your other baby signing no paperwork. What's wrong with that? Like, why did you use that as a reason to start some unnecessary drama between these men? And that was a valid question because if you know this man been taking care of his child the whole marriage, plus the other ones, the ones that's with the baby dad that you talking about, why would you have him signing paperwork and not the other one? That's a valid question. And that should have never been a point to go be messy about. Period. But somebody put a comment. Hold on. Let me go up in the comments a little bit. Because one of y'all just put something that was interesting. Um, what does Woken call how he handled Bree? Okay, thank you for that, Rakita. Because think about it, y'all. Notice how Sleepy had all this animosity for RH, but he didn't speak on it till after the divorce, right? You can't tell me there's no way in hell he don't feel a way about all of the back and forth and everything that's been going on with Johnell and Bree. You can't tell me he don't feel a way, especially seeing as how their child, Bree's oldest son, is living with his daddy now. So you know he's telling his daddy what did happen in that house. Ain't no way he ain't. Period. I'm sorry. Kids talk. Kids talk, baby. But you can't tell me he don't feel away, and you could tell by the subliminal messages he's making that's covered in spirituality. Let's just say it like that. But you could tell. You could tell by the messages he's posting. There's no way in hell he felt all the animosity towards RH, but he don't feel a way about Johnell. And if she ain't started it already, you can best believe. Matter of fact, it might have been started. You never know, y'all. You never know. But the same way she was telling Sleepy things RH was saying, now mind you, she was starting these conversations up. Because while RH had no reason to start just running his mouth about her baby daddies to her. She was pillow talking about the lack thereof when it comes to Sleepy to RH. Because he had no reason to hate your baby daddy. Outside of, when you marry somebody, they want to be your protector. They want to be the one that that defends you and goes up against other men when it comes to you and this and that. So if for years all he heard, because she was coming to the internet with it, why wouldn't she be telling her husband about it? For years, if all he heard was her talking about how much she hate her baby daddy, how much of a DB he is, and all of that, Why wouldn't your husband feel a way about him? So to try to flip it after y'all break up and use it against your husband and be feeding it to your baby daddy as if you didn't play a part in that conversation is crazy. That's what you call manipulative. And that's what you call gaslight. Because that's how it started. RH ain't no sleepy. He never knew him. Only reason why he know him is because of Bree. So if he had ill will or if he have ill will towards him, it's because of her and the things she said about him. And I wish Sleepy would see it that way. Like, of course, why you? He should be questioning. Why are you telling me these things now? Why didn't you say nothing? If you felt so strongly about the things that these men were saying, why didn't you say it while you was with them? But this is all. This is another thing too, y'all. I feel like she has a strong hold on him, and because he don't want to be on papers, he moved to the beat of her drum. And don't don't be surprised if when her and Johnell is officially over, don't be surprised if he don't come out here and start being more vocal and direct against Johnell like he doing LaTruth. Because like I said, he was real quiet when Bree was still with LaTruth. But then once they broke up for good and he knew that relationship was over, yeah, he had a whole lot to say. Because think about it. Even when RH and Bree first separated and they was living in two different houses, but they were still cordial in the beginning of the separation. Because RH was still getting her kids and all of that, buying them birthday gifts, showing up to the celebrations, all of that. And they wasn't even together. Sleepy didn't say nothing. He waited till they started beefing and she started moving, getting with Johnell to start going direct at LaTruth. So you guys to know he feels a way about all of this back and forth with Bree and Johnell. Ain't no way he don't. It's no way he don't, y'all. If the world knows that it was said by her to third party that Johnell punched the little boy in his chest over some Rick Owens, right? And it was also said that he didn't stop, that Bree had to get in between them, and the little boy was crying or whatever. She had to stop him. So if the world knows that, and this is people that was in direct communication with her, granted, she never came out here and said it herself, which I don't think she would say nothing like that because it would make her look bad because you his mama and you allowed him to do that to your child. So it's certain things y'all won't hear her say. If y'all ever notice when she do her crash out, it was certain crash outs that she done did where she'll say, and it's a whole lot of other stuff that I'm not gonna say. No, say it all. See, the whole lot of other stuff that she ain't saying is the stuff that she knows will make her look bad as a parent, as a mother. That's why she don't say. She only say the things that only make Johnell look bad. She ain't gonna say the things that she should have played a role in as far as defending and leaving him. Because ain't no way in hell you can cave my son chest in and I'ma still be with you. So she'll never come out and say that. She'll never come out and say anything that he did towards her kids because then people won't look at Johnell. They're going to question her as a mother and why you stayed with that man if he was doing stuff like that. Remember what I told y'all yesterday? She's the type of person that will stay with a ninja even if he do something he ain't got no business. Okay? We're going to put allegedly on that. Yeah. I hope and pray the person who got their, if they can get their receipt, get it and run that receipt. But hey, you can tell that's the type of person she is because think about it, y'all. Even the example I just gave, if the people that was closest to her, it wasn't just one person said that Johnell did that to her child. It was multiple people that was in her immediate circle said that she told that to them. So why would they make up that lie on her? Why would they make up that lie? Think about it. And then we talking about the same person who would be in the background making her kids do push-ups while she on live. And they crying. Because I remember, hold on. Oops, I dropped stuff. Hold up, y'all. Drop my dog. I don't know if y'all remember this, but it was a live that was done early in the saga. And um she was on live and Johnell was in the background and he was making her kids do push-ups. And I don't know if it was Momo, but it was one of the kids that came up to her while she was live, and they was like crying and saying, "Mama, Johnell making us do push-ups," and she was like, "Go do 'em." I'm like, "What the hell, child? Listen, just know, ain't no way in hell, ain't no way in hell." Now I could see you making the boys do that as a disciplinary action. Now I would much rather agree with that than you putting your hands, because you can't put your hands on my kids. Now if they do something wrong and you say, "Hey, do 10 push-ups," that's fine. But you putting your hand, no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And them girls shouldn't be doing push-ups either. Sorry. Nope, we ain't in no damn military household. But but if y'all remember, even when they was in the car that day, and she was in Jamaica for her birthday with her friend, and Johnell called out that the son had her Fendi, what it was, some Fendi pants or something like that. It was some designer pants. I think it was some Fendi pants. And she was like, no, Johnell was like, "Oh, Josh back there, he looking whatever." And then she was like, "That's my pants." And Johnny was like, "He told me he got those at Goodwill or Salvation Army or something like that." And she was like, "No." And he was like, "Oh, them yours?" And she was like, "They look like it." And that's when he was like, "Oh, he must want to do some push-ups when he get back home." So, whole time I'm saying that, y'all, but to think about it, the whole time, if y'all if y'all remember when she did her story time live when a woman sped up, the whole time the reason why he wasn't on that trip, they was lying and trying to throw it in the blogger's face. If y'all remember, they was acting all lovey dovey. He was like, "Give me a kiss," putting his crusty lips all in the screen. But the reason why she didn't take him is because he had just cheated. She came back and told it. That's why I gotta finish my series. Because my series is gonna show y'all a whole lot. It's gonna fill in the blanks. I gotta finish it. I've been working on it, y'all. It's just a lot, okay? Burberry. Thank you, me us. I couldn't think of it, but I'm still working on it. But it, y'all know I'm slow. Y'all know I'm slow, child. This off topic. But do you have a PO box so we can sit here and give Burberry? Jaisha. I had a PO box, y'all, and you know what's crazy? Some of y'all told me to get that PO box. Now, when I got that PO box, nobody was sending nothing. Well, one person sent something via PO box, so I ended up closing it because I think it was like $60 every 3 months. I said that's too much for a PO box, and I ain't getting nothing in, so I closed it. But I am working with her for her wish list. So I told y'all this on live yesterday because for her birthday, y'all always send her money. So I said what I'm gonna do this year is I'm gonna let her pick her stuff. That way she can just get what she wants instead of getting cash and then she go have to go buy her stuff. So when we finish the wish list, I'll post it for y'all. So whoever wanna get her a gift off her wish list, you can. Okay, it's reasonable stuff, y'all. I think everything is like under $40, but tomorrow I'm gonna let her, look at it and see what else she wants and put it on there. So that way y'all could just get her exactly what she wants, child. Because Ham is a Scorpio, okay? So she's very specific about her gifts. She a mess, but she deserves it. My child, even though she's a Scorpio with an attitude, she'll give her last. Y'all seen what I put on my community wall about the little boy who stole her candy out her book sack. Child, her feelings were so hurt. That girl cried for a good 30 minutes, like life was over. I'm like, girl. She said you hurt her feelings because she could have just shared it with him. She said he didn't have to steal her stuff. But anyways, that's besides the point. But yeah, I'm gonna post it whenever we finish with it. I'll post it for whoever wanna get her something for her birthday next month. What was I saying, y'all? Dang it, I forgot. See, I lose, and it is late too. We ain't gonna be on here too much longer because it is late. Even though we got almost 500 people in here, I'm shocked we got that many people in here on a Sunday night, child. Y'all must be like me. Like I have insomnia bad too, so I have to get in the bed, try to close my eyes, and force myself to go to sleep because of that. And some nights I can go to sleep easy, and some nights I can't. I'll be up in here with all the lights off, looking at the ceiling, even though I can't see it because it's pitch black. But it's hard. It's hard for me to go to sleep, child. Don't do ham, ma'am. Leave the store. She a mess. Y'all know what she said she wanted. Y'all would never guess what kind of party this girl said she. I'm laughing because my sister birthday, one of my sister's birthday was today, and we went eat, and I brought ham with us because it was supposed to be just us, me and my two sisters, but I ended up bringing ham, child, because that one birthday was her nanny, and she wanted to come so she could give her nanny her gift and stuff like that. Ham says she want what is the name of it? We went to the movies and seen it. Toothless. Y'all know how to train your dragon. She say she want a toothless party, y'all. My sisters was cracking up. It's like, why would she want that? I'm like, Ham is so weird. She want a toothless party, y'all. The little dragon on how to train your dragon. They'd be making his teeth go in and it look like he snag a tooth. Oh Lord. She, she is a she is a mess. She's a mess. But anyways, let me go up. Well, let me see what y'all talking about. Okay, please, because I see your post. I've been on Amazon looking at Reborn. Not you looking at the Reborn. I ain't gonna put that on there though. That's too expensive. So I'm gonna buy that for her myself. Either me or my mom. My mom always buy her them expensive dolls. So I'm gonna buy that. But the stuff that I put on her wish list, it's not gonna be expensive at all, y'all. But you don't have to worry about that, child. She gonna get her doll. Trust me. She's gonna get it. Hey, I'm gonna get so much for her birthday. Every year, my family go crazy. I don't know why. She's the spoiled, and it's a lot of in my family. It's a lot, but she's the one that gets everything she wants. Let me go. Up. Let me go up. Yes, I remember the kids was up there in that room. Yup, sure was. Lala will deal with her. I think so. When she get older, when them kids get older, she gonna catch hell, y'all. She's gonna catch hell. I'm telling y'all. I remember when Johnell was on live and she told the kids to go in their rooms and one of them hollered, "I hate you," and said, "Oh, I spoke on that because I had put that in the video. That was my clip, y'all. That was my clip I had posted, and a few people had clipped it. But she was talking to Josh when Lala. No, it was Momo. When Momo said that, she was talking to Josh, and that's why if y'all notice, see, some people clipped it, but they didn't clip the whole thing to give it context. But whenever she screamed, "I hate you," she was talking to Josh because I think Lala said he had pushed her down or something like that. And that's when, but thank you for saying that because Johnell had just started going around. Why is you going upstairs like you going to discipline her child? And he had just, he hadn't even been with her but a couple months. But whenever she said who that was, he was like, "Oh, Josh up there?" He got up from the live and he muted it and was walking upstairs. Like, what is you telling her child? Like, what is you going up there and saying do? So yeah, he been doing his big. Okay, he been doing his big one, but at the end of the day, I mean, Sleepy don't care either because whenever the situation even came out about the shoes and what he did to the son when it came to the shoes, if y'all remember, Sleepy did a video talking about spare the rod, spoil the child. And whenever you take on a woman, you take on her kids too. So, but that my thing is, yeah, like first of all, why would you be okay with a man that your baby mama just met disciplining your children? Ain't no way in hell. I need to see you like you. He hadn't even been with her but a couple months. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm different. Don't put your hands on my child. I'm sorry. My kids. Don't. If they do something, get me. Okay? Come call me. I'm going to deal with them. They listen to me. But don't. Because I feel like, regardless of, people can, don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. People can love your kids, right? But you ain't going to love them like I love them. So don't discipline them. Nope. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I done seen too many different things on the internet with step parents unaliving other people's cheering. Okay? No. Hey, Auntie Pimo. She said, "Hey, Pocket said I was falling asleep. Glad you're alive. I ain't gonna be here too long. I'm about to get off. I'm just, really talking right now. Just talking to my people. Hey Miss Dimples, you say hello, Lupac. I miss you all. Been out of the loop with YouTube. I've been sick, and my second oldest got diagnosed with cancer, and finally my family is really going. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my love. I'm definitely gonna send some prayers up for you and your family. I'm gonna say a specific one for you tonight when I get in my prayer mode. I got you, my girl. Got you, okay? Just like I always tell everybody, anytime you're going through, make sure you stay surrounded with love. Surround yourself with the ones that love you, that you love. Okay? And you should get through. You should get through with no issue. Not saying it ain't gonna be a little hard, but it'll get a little better. It'll get a little easier. But just you just have to surround yourself with love. Try not to be alone in times of grief. That's the worst thing you can do. That's the worst because I feel like that's when you get surrounded by those lingering spirits, the demonic spirits, and that energy, and it's the S thoughts and all of that. So you just gotta stay surrounded with love when you're going through it in any situation. That's how you get through. That's how you get through. But thank y'all for. I didn't even see Miss Dimple say that. Thank y'all for because I see now y'all putting prayer hands. Right? Please don't touch my kids. I have no understanding. I'm definitely going to act real ignorant. Ignorant, okay? Without the O. Without the O or the R. We get ignorant, baby. We don't play about our hearing. Period. So I don't know, y'all, but let me tell y'all this too. So, I went on Janasha's page. Hold up, let's see. Let me see if he posted something. He finally posted something on his oh look my girl pregnant. I didn't even okay. What? She having a girl? Oh, look at me, child. Let me get off of it. I'm gonna have to message her. One of my homegirls. I just seen she announced she pregnant. So, I went on Janasha's page, y'all, and he finally posted something in his story, right? Because mind you, he ain't posting nothing on his Facebook in 4 days. But y'all know, anytime they going through a breakup, he don't really post on that big Facebook page because she created that page for him. If you know, you know, right? I don't know if she still got access to it because, mind you, at one point she was posting some stuff on there for him because he didn't really know how to operate it. Like he didn't know, the ins and outs of what it comes, what comes with having a monetized professional Facebook page. So she was, an admin on his page. I don't know if he removed her or what, right? If he's smart, he would, or he'll end up like Latruth with her over there being admin, removing him as an admin off his own page. Because I feel like if you created this page for me, then it's for me. You shouldn't have. Why I have to give you control of my page? Why do you have to be an admin on my page if you made this page for me? No, we ain't doing that. Then when you get mad, you removing me as an admin or doing things, posting things on my page about like she would post about herself. Y'all know what's crazy? I'm gonna show y'all something too before we get off here. Um. Oh, but let me finish saying what I was saying before I do that because I'm gonna lose my thought again. So Johnell posted a picture. This was about an hour ago, y'all. An hour or two. He posted a picture of himself. It's an old picture. If y'all remember, him and Laonya went to the Book of Clarence premiere. I think that's what it was. If I don't, let me make sure. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Yep, it was the Book of Clarence, right? So that was a premiere that him and Laonya went to. Now, mind you, he posted a picture, his story an hour ago of just him in front of the premiere sign where it says the Book of Clarence. But what's interesting is the lyrics. He posted the Tiana Taylor song. I don't know the name of the song, but it's the lyrics. If y'all listen to it, it says, I got a question for you. Do you want this or do you don't? And then it says, I think the end says something about you've been acting real different, something along those lines. But that's the lyrics of the song that's playing. I got a question. I got a few questions for you. Do you want this or do you don't? So that was, to me, it made me think like, why all of a sudden he just randomly posts that with those lyrics on his Facebook page that she created, and it's a picture from a premiere that they went to. That was interesting. That was interesting, y'all. Because I feel like he's more cryptic when he posts his subliminals, and she, she's a little more direct, even though it's indirect subliminals, but she's a little more direct. But if you notice, when he do things, he'll post like his subliminals through lyrics and stuff like that. If you've been here, you know what I'm talking about. So let me tell y'all this because I just thought about this. Um, I was looking through my receipts one day and I found something that was interesting. Hold on, let me see something. What is this? Hold up, y'all. Okay, hold up. Let me find it. I was looking at my receipts one day and I found. Let's see. Wait, give me a second. Where is it? Okay, I found it. Okay, I found this receipt. Hold on, y'all. Gotta send it to my email so I can show y'all. Because I never knew this. Because if y'all remember in the beginning of the saga, Laonia was trying to make it seem like Latruth was so controlling and he was posting things on her page and this and that, right? So I found this receipt. Let me find the other one because I'm gonna have to show y'all this one too. Hold up. Album is it in? Let's see. Where is it? Okay. Give me a second. There you go. Found it. I found you, Miss New Booty. Okay. Let me send them to my email so I can show y'all. A little smaller. Ooh, it be hurting when I break my nails like that. Okay. This one. Okay, my bad, y'all. I had to find that other one and then let me take this off the screen. I'm gonna show y'all this and then we're gonna get up off of here, okay? Because I told y'all I wasn't gonna be. I'm gonna start doing y'all want me to start doing more little impromptu lives. See how I just jumped on. I might start doing like when I don't have like long segments to talk about or receipts to really read out. I could just jump on and talk to y'all for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I could do that. I could do that. I could start doing those too instead of just not putting out any content. Um, I might start doing that for y'all. I need to get on Kick too. I gotta get on Kick and try to get the feel of it. So I'm gonna have to go live over there one time, or at least stream one of my lives from here. Oh, I could have been doing that, child. I forgot you can stream on both platforms. I gotta figure out how to connect them, y'all. I gotta figure out how to connect them first. Okay, let me show y'all this. So I'm gonna show y'all Johnell one first. Show y'all his first, and then I'll show y'all the one the True had put up. So some of y'all might remember this, but this was from her birthday 2 years ago. So not the birthday that just passed, but the one before it. If y'all remember, she had put up this status. Well, it was posted in Johnell's story on their Facebook page, the big Facebook page that Peep be on that she made for him. It was posted. The best birthday gift was my wife Bree, right? So a few minutes, maybe an hour later, because he didn't know she posted it. He then posted, I didn't put that status, right? But he deleted this right here where she posted, and then he posted, I didn't put that status. Basically to let everybody know he didn't write that chat. Okay, so and that's when we knew for a fact that she be putting stuff on his page because he let it be known. All right, so hold on, let me show you. So I'm looking through my receipts as I'm doing my little series. I always end up finding receipts that I ain't looking for. Some I had probably never even seen before. But people send me so much stuff. Sometimes I just save it and don't even look at it. It just be a lot, y'all. So I found this receipt right here. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Oh shoot! If I make it bigger, y'all won't be able to see the ends of it. So this is from somebody's live. I don't know who. It could have been a live that me and Sweet Ma did, but I don't remember, y'all. I can't remember verbatim. But if you notice, that was LaTrue Page, right? On YouTube. At one point he had this picture. I don't know if he still got it. I think he got another picture now. But this is from the beginning of the saga. Okay? So LaTrue put a comment in the chat and he said he could be telling the truth. He was talking about Johnell. Because at one point Johnell was saying how, you know, Bree had made the page from and he don't be posting, she be posting certain things on there, whatever, right? So LaTrue said he could be telling the truth because she would make she would make she the best wife post from my page and I would ask why she do that. She would post, I have the best wife in the world from my page all the time. So when I seen this receipt, it made me think back. And I'm like, bruh, it makes sense because if y'all remember early on in the saga, a lot of people were saying, well, if y'all was having these issues, or even when people talked about how he would tell her she didn't make him happy, y'all remember those messages and how he said, he been wanting to divorce her since the first year and this and that, right? And people would be like, well, why was he always posting how she was the best wife in the world? Why I found this receipt right here. Why I found this receipt of LaTruth saying himself. Now, mind you, this was said before any of that other stuff was said. So it's not like he just said it just to, counter some stuff, whatever. This post he made this comment early. This is when we was in the clutch in the saga. Early, y'all. 2023 early. Okay? So yeah. That's when I thought about the post Johnell made when he said I didn't put that status. It just shows how she was doing a little sneaky ish. But for the ones who was like, well, if LaTrue was, you're having so much issues with her, why was he always saying how she was the best wife in the world? Here's your answer right here. He basically let everybody know that she was making them posts about herself on his page. I was like, oh my God. See how you can find stuff that you don't be looking for? It was so random, y'all. It was just so random. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But hey, we all talking about lonely here. So it's not out of this world unexpected. I went on Kick and couldn't find you. Just type in Lupac Baby because I already got like almost 30 followers over there. And I ain't post nothing on there. All I did was post my picture. Picture in my back picture, whatever they call it, the wall, the backdrop. I ain't even put nothing, but if I go live tomorrow, I might try to stream. I might do like a little test run to try to stream on here and Kick to try to get that in motion. That's what I might do tomorrow. Early in the morning, we'll see. It's a little test run. If I don't forget, oh no, I gotta do my nails in the morning, y'all. I forgot. I got a nail appointment in the morning, and then Wednesday I got a hair appointment because it's homecoming week. Because I'm going to the game with my sister. So, um, we'll see. Maybe probably when I get back. When I get back from my nail appointment. But I gotta try to go do my feet too. We'll see, y'all. We'll see. We'll see, child. Let me see. Let me look at a few comments before we get up off here. Natia say, Bree talking about RH fumbled the bag. Looks like you did, Bree. You had a man marry you with 3 little kids and they wasn't they still in Pampers? One, well, I won't say Pampers, but when RH met, I remember him saying when he met her, Lala was 2, almost 3. So that was real young. She probably was in pull-ups knowing Bree. But she was two. He said Lala was two, almost three, and then of course, the boys ain't far behind because they like what, all like a year apart, maybe. Don't quote me. I think they all like a year apart. Given Irish twins, but I don't know. I think the boys is a year apart, and there might be a 2 year difference between Lala and Isaiah, but I don't know that for fact. So don't quote me on that, y'all. But yep, they were small. So that's why when you hear RA say he played a vital role in their life, and it was a crucial raising period point, that's why. Because they was little kids when he first, like toddlers damn near, when he first got with her. And he was there for 6 years, six, almost 7 years. So that is the big difference. Let me see. Is there a diagnosis for her always thinking that she's the best wife? Is multiple personality disorder? Listen. Listen, BS Island is something because y'all, this is why I said I was gonna post. I might drop that tomorrow, or like some reminder videos, because if you notice, every time they break up, she's constantly posting about how good of a person she is, how good of a partner she is, how rare she is, how she do this, how she do that. Baby, ain't nobody that good. Ain't nobody that's getting left that good. Ain't nobody that's going through those type of relationship problems that good. At some point, she either has to realize that she's the problem or she's a part of it. Because if you're that good in a relationship, because she speaks like she's perfect. Like if y'all remember, I have a receipt where she said herself she'd never do any wrong. It's always the other party. She said that. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna look for it because that'll be some more. But she said, remind me next time I go live, I'll play it for y'all. But she said verbatim, I'm always the good person in a relationship. I never do any of the wrong. It's always the other person. That's what she said. We all do some wrong in a relationship. So to even to even say that is why you'll never have a successful relationship. Because one point of acknowledging, well, you gotta first acknowledge your wrongs, but accountability. You don't just take accountability when a relationship is over. You have to take it in a relationship also. And y'all know what's crazy? Somebody posted in my private group. Because I do have a private group for my 999 tier members. And somebody posted in that group, it was a video of Laonia and LaTruth, a video that they did. It was a TikTok video. Y'all remember those TikTok videos where you can do it with your partner, and you could say the person be asking questions like, who is the better cook, who said I love you first, who apologizes first, and all that good stuff, right? So the truth and Laonia, and they did two videos like that, not just one, two separate, I guess, in between time or whatever. And on the video, one of the things that stood out to me is when the AI person asks who apologizes first after argument or disagreement. And they both LaTrue pointed to himself and so did she. So that basically went against everything she said once they broke up. Because if you out here saying that he never takes accountability, he never apologizes for nothing, I've seen two TikTok videos of them answering questions about their relationship. And on both of those videos, both pointed to the truth when the thing asks, who apologizes first after an argument? No cap in my rap, y'all. I even put it in one of them in one of my videos a while back, months ago. Yep. When it was really doing like videos on RH and Long. Not Lonely and Johnell, but yep. They both pointed to him that he apologizes first after arguing. So that, and some people might say, well, maybe it's because he wrong. It don't matter. It shows that he's able to be accountable. And that makes all the difference. But when you're dealing with somebody who thinks that because they buy stuff for you, or they're financially not responsible but able to constantly buy you stuff, they feel like that accounts for them for all of their actions, even when they wrong. That's crazy. Baby, don't buy me nothing and then show me what you can stand on. That's how these men need to start dealing with her. Don't buy me nothing and show me what type of woman you are without buying me gifts. I bet you she won't have nothing. I bet you she won't have nothing because that's the first thing she says every single time. Every single time. Hey, Shay. Yes, y'all. If y'all just coming in, catch the replay. This was just a little impromptu one, too. You know, I just didn't want to not do a live. And then it's the end of the month, too. But I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit. But somebody had sent me a screenshot that Sleepy had posted. So I wanted to talk about it. But, you know, we just was having a little conversation. That's it. But yeah, like anytime you're in a relationship, and not even just for her, y'all. I mostly try to speak in general for anybody that this can help. If we dialoguing, it's for anybody. If it's relative, if you can relate to it, take it. If you can use it, if you know it'll benefit you. But you gotta be accountable. You have to. If you don't hold no accountability in your relationship, they will never work. And the fact that this girl can really say that she's never the problem, no, that's a problem. That's a problem right there. Because we've literally witnessed her be codependent on these men. That's an issue in itself. Insecurity, lack of trust. A man shouldn't have to keep doing things to make you overly comfortable. At some point, you gotta trust that man. The fact that she went through RH phone every night, that's crazy. Every night? Ciao, bye. Anyways, y'all, let me get up off here. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking out with your girl on this good old Sunday night. This is our nightcap, period. Clock it. If I don't see y'all tomorrow, I probably will though. Because let me see. Tomorrow's Monday. I go do my nails. I might wait to do my toes Tuesday because I be done had it. I don't have no patience, y'all. So it's hard for me to do because I don't do my nails and my toes at the same place. I got two different people for that. So I'ma see. Y'all might see me tomorrow evening. If not, I'm gonna post some videos for y'all while I'm working on that series because I was supposed to try to get that part 1 out before this month was out. Lord. I might work on it a little tonight before I go to sleep. We'll see. But if I don't see y'all tomorrow, I love y'all. I will drop something. Though. I ain't gonna just leave y'all hanging because the streets is so dry. So I will drop something, child. But make sure y'all go run it up for your girl. Run it up, y'all. Run it up. But I love y'all, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of y'all night.
Yeah, you tuned in to Loop Hot Baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. Lupac, baby don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. INDE, yeah, she grinding with ease. PENENT, bringing truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. LUPAC, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury. She deliver with that heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold, and real. This Lupac baby, capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react. She the code what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined. Got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built her own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. LUPAC, baby don't bend. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth. Got respect on her neck. INDE, yeah, she grinding with ease. PENDENT, bringing truth to the streets. LUPAC, baby don't bend.
backed by real proof. Welcome to Lupac, baby, where every video got purpose.